coming from Green Lake again, going up toward the crater, and we just passed the mamaki bush. We are now, I just picked this off, and this is the candlenut tree, also called kukui in Hawaii. The kukui nut tree was a very big part of the Hawaiian culture and life. They use the leaf, the beautiful, that's not such a beautiful leaf, but this leaf as a design for their quilting. Because it's such an important part of their lives. The tree that you see behind us is the ancient kukui nut tree. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. And they would use the bark, and they would take the bark and make a very dark brown dye for their tapa cloth to decorate their environment and their clothes. Now I just picked this kukui nut off the tree, and you'll see that it has a liquid that is formed in the hollow where I picked it off. This is a sap. And this was used to actually be put on cold sores to dry it up. It's very astringent and very dry. And they would gather a lot of kukui nuts and make about a quarter cup to a half a cup of liquid. And the person who drank this would be having an asthmatic or bronchial condition. That's why they would be drinking it to dry up the bronchial tubes. And that worked really well for staying off that condition for quite some time, if not forever. The kukui nut itself is used candle nut. When it's dried, you can split it easily in two halves. In each half, the kukui nut itself is so oily that it has enough oil to provide a half an hour of light for each half. Now that nut was also used as a condiment, and it was very, very valued as a condiment for the Hawaiian meals. They used it basically very finely chopped up, and they would be put on top of food to flavor it. The kukui nut itself, if you eat quite a few of them, has a purgative effect. So you would want to watch how many you ate, and that's, I think, one of the reasons they chopped it up so finely. And that's it from Aloha Healing Women with another tip to you about Hawaii. Aloha.